The first port of call when you bought your RT7 is you're going to need to charge your AIO all-in-one controller. It's a very simple process and I'm going to show you how to do it now. On the bottom there is a port and a power button. The port over here has a rubberized cover. You just clip that off and in it you put your USB-C charger. Now Carplounge recommend that you use a 45 watt charger for your USB-C when you plug in here. So why a 45 watt charger? Why not a 65 watt charger? You know, a lot of anglers have bought the RT7, have decided to bump up to a 65 watt charger, thinking that it's actually going to make a difference, and it will make zero difference. The reason being, this unit is only supporting 45 watts of charging at any one time. So stick to a 45 watt charger, and to be honest with you, there are lots of different 45 watt chargers on the market. You can pick them up off Amazon, eBay or other places. Having a look at all the price points that they're at, the one at Carplounge specifically do for this AIO controller is coming in a little bit cheaper than most of the ones I've looked at. So to be honest with you, it makes more sense that when you're buying a boat, get the charger organized at the same time. Your AIO is made up of a tablet and the unit itself. If you want, you can remove the tablet from the unit and charge that separately. Where that is fortuitous is if you've got a bit of a hurry on and you want to get to the lake and you want to give this a charge, you can put this one onto an iPhone plug with a USB-C. It goes into the middle of there's three ports here at the top, and it goes into the middle one. And what this will do is this will charge this rapidly, and the other one on a 45 watt charger will charge that rapidly. What happens is, the way the charging goes on the system is if you were charging it all together in one unit, it will charge the main AIO controller first, and when that's done, it will start charging the tablet itself. So by doing this, you are effectively cutting out the middleman and you're getting both charging at the same speed, at the same wattage, and you're going to get the job done much faster. You know, but if you've got time on your hands, it's just as easy to leave the unit together and charge in one big job lot. How do you know your unit is charging? Well, the first thing is you're going to get a red light over here. That means the AIO controller here is charging. Also on startup, if you're charging this tablet, whether individually or in the AIO, you'll get a battery image come up that's showing it's charging. It only lasts for a couple of seconds and then will disappear, but that means that particular unit is also charging. Light will go out when you're done, and then when you switch on the unit, when you power it up, you'll get the audible beep, and your LEDs here, there's 4 of them, will light up. If all 4 light up, that means you're fully charged. Each one of those LEDs represents 25% of the life of the battery. So if 2 LEDs light up, that means you're at 50%. If one only lights up, you're at 25%. How do you know if your tablet's fully charged? When you turn on the unit, the tablet will show that it's got 100%. Again, if you're taking this off and independently charging, you can turn on the tablet just to make sure that you're at 100%. When the unit's being used, the tablet draws power off the main AIO battery. If you are playing around on the bank and doing a lot more work with your tablet off the actual AIO, which sometimes that happens when you've got to do a bit of work with maps, or sometimes you want to fiddle with bits on the boat and you don't actually need the AIO on, you're going to run down the battery quite quickly on the tablet. And as I said, if you have an external power bank with you, you can just put the actual tablet back onto charge, get it up to full, and then slot it back in when you're ready to go out with the boat. This is Jerry, this is Carplounge Tackle. Check us out on the next video.